Hello, my friends, and welcome to Kitsune Readings, where your questions find answers. Hello all, Mr. Fox here. Miss Marjorie from the comments asked what's going to be happening in her life over the next 6 months. So, today we're going to use the Wizard's Tarot. See that there? It's pretty nice. Alright, so let's see what they have to say. Now, if you don't want to mess up your cards, there are, of course, different ways in which you can shuffle them. Now, the most common way to shuffle the cards is to say the casino way, you know. Oops. It's hard to grab these things when you have gloves on. So, the casino way is basically like this, right? Now, that can be very damaging to your tarot cards, so if you actually want the cards to last longer, oops, I recommend this way, where you just take the cards like this. This causes far less damage to the cards, and can give you a very good mix in the cards. Another way you can shuffle them is the side shuffle, which is like this. Right? So, as always, you make a good shuffle with the cards. And then for this spread, we're going to do the standard 3-card spread. Now, the 1, 2, 3 can mean different things. Generally, it's past, present, and future. But, since she's asking what life will be like in the next 6 months, we'll actually do a 6-card spread. Because that would make more sense in this case. So, 1, 2, 3. Oop. I'll put this up here. Oops. These cards. Actually, put them up here so you can see them really well. There we go. Sorry, had a little bit of trouble there. And I underestimated the difficulty of grabbing these cards. Right? 4, 5, and 6. Now, when doing a tarot spread, you actually do need to pay attention to the spread and the order in which you're supposed to lay out the cards. This is the way to do that for a standard 6-card spread. So, next you want to flip over the cards, right? So, what do we have here? We have the King of Cups, right? Maybe I should grab that so you can have a better look at that. Isn't that amazing? The King of Cups. So, this would be August, right? Because July, August. So in the following month of August, we look at the King of Cups, right? What does the King of Cups have to say? Now, the King of Cups is something about, he's a person of tenderness and love and poetry. This means, Miss Marjorie, that your love life in August is actually going to pick up a lot. And in this case, the King of Cups is someone emotionally attached to you, and someone in love with you is going to pay more attention to you during the month of August. Now we have August, September is the 4 of Discs. Now, the 4 of Discs, if we pick up the card here, show you what that looks like. Isn't that wonderful? Now, another thing about tarot cards is the art and the cards is usually related to a form of symbology. And this symbology is supposed to activate your psychic intuitive abilities. So, what you have here is, when you have the 4 of discs, there should be 4 disc symbols in the cards. So there's 1, right? There's 2, 3, and there should be 1 more. Ah, it's on the lock. It's right there. It's very small. But there it is. So, the 4 of discs represents September, right? So what does the 4 of discs mean? Now, the 4 of discs is actually a dominating spirit and the power of success. This means in the month of September, you will experience a lot of success and financial gain. So business-wise, after August, during August rather, you're going to experience a lot of financial gain. So next month should be August, September. Oh wait, my bad. Yeah, August, September, and now it should be October, right? So what's going to happen for October? You have the 3 of discs, which is also related to financial gain. So the 3 of discs is construction, alacrity, and commercial transactions. So business isn't going to slow down for you, Miss Margie, in the month of September. October. My months are mixed up, I'm confused. Anyway, moving on. So October is further financial growth, so a lot of money is actually going to be coming in. They show that pretty heavily, actually. And now, October, November, right? So, we have the 6 of Swords. Now, the 6 of Swords usually represents a journey, right? So, what we have here is you have success following apprehension and doubts, a long yet difficult voyage. This means that during the month of November, you're going to experience a lack of business growth. The warning here is to keep pursuing what you're doing and not get discouraged about it. You're still going to be very successful financially, but in business there's always slow periods. You just have to keep pushing forward without letting that worry you, right? Ah, the 4 of Swords for December. So, remember, August, right? September, October, November, December, and this one shall be January. And this is the 4 of Swords, so we're going to look at that. It's beautiful. Again, this is the Wizard's Tarot deck. I hope to use a variety of decks to show you here. I love them all very much. So what do we have here? We have the 4 of Swords. Now the 4 of Swords is rest following a struggle, comfort, and relief of anxieties. So the 4 of Swords represents going through a trying situation usually, and you succeed and you're able to rest afterwards. So during the month of December, you get to take a rest from problems, worries, and troubles, and then you get to relax and rest for December. So December is going to be a month of rest, peace, relaxation, and love. That's going to be quite wonderful. And for January, makes sense, right? New year. So the Ace of Cups is growth and fertility, and a new energy. Look at that, that's amazing. So, this here represents January, the new year for Miss Margie. Let's see what it says. Ah, yes. Also, the cards can sometimes be referred to as different things, such as swords, right? Cups can be chalices, discs can be pentacles, that sort of thing. Anyway, moving on. The Ace of Cups is fertility, productivity, and nourishment. So this means that you're going to experience a lot of growth, not just in money and finances, but in all areas of your life, including love. So over the next 6 months, you, Miss Margie, are going to have a very busy life, actually. Things are going to go well for you, of course. Now you will have a little bit of trouble here, which is during the month of November. However, you should overcome that, which leads you to rest, and then you will have a lot of growth in the month of January 2022. So I would say things look very good for you, Miss Margie. I hope you see this video and that you liked this reading. If there's anything else you'd like to know, or anyone else wants a question and read from me by the tarot, then just leave your question in the comments below, and I will get to your question. As always, I'm going to try to do 1 to 5 questions a day making videos. Thanks for listening all. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you like it. And I hope that you learned some things about the tarot today with me. This has been wonderful. As always, I love doing this. Reading tarot is one of my favorite things to do. That's all the time I have for today. Thanks for listening and have a good night all.